Well, hello again. It's Tuesday, 20th of February, and we are in Binacawan, Bagak, the Philippines, in my garage. So, really not a whole lot's been going on. Last time I did a video, I was just getting ready to start my antibiotics. Took those for 7 days, 2 times a day. Didn't do any good. So I took a day off, drank beer. Didn't do any good either. Called the doctor back and got some more antibiotics. I'm just finishing up day 5. These are 1 time a day. So getting better. Still raspy, obviously. And I'll go through coughing spells, but not coughing up as much junk as I was before. That's all I'm going to say about that. So just wanted to check in since the last time I said I would start my antibiotics, and I haven't made a video in about 2 weeks. Just let you know I'm still alive. Also, I had to put up the other CCTV outside. We got some activity going on over here with the subdivision. We've heard that the builder wasn't going to build because he had a whole bunch of fines or taxes that the Brown guy wanted him to pay, and he wasn't going to pay it, so he's going to give all the money back to everybody that bought land. And then next thing I know, they're out there actually putting the markers on all the posts. They're only 100 square meter lots, so every 10 meters they were putting all these posts, concrete posts in the ground. They had a surveyor out there. Then they moved the caboo that was up in the northwest corner. They moved it just right out here outside our fence. And then people were gathering there. So I figured it'd be a good time to put up the CCTV on that side of the house, which actually picks up both water tanks, whole water filtration system, the laundry room, or the west side of the laundry room, and then the generator and the pressure pump. All that'll be covered now. So, yeah, I know I had a couple comments want me to show the installation, and really nothing. I just went up to the soffits. I made a template, drilled the 3 holes, big hole in the center. It comes with a Cat 5 connection, which I didn't cut off. I'm not going to use it right now, but I may in the future. And it's pretty big, so you had to cut a pretty big hole right in the center of the mount. Push everything up in there. And I use these adapters off the light bulbs. You just take the light bulb out, you screw the adapter in. It gives you 2 outlets, and then you screw the bulb in. And I use the day-night bulbs, so those sockets are always powered. And I got 2 CCTVs plugged into that one light. I'll walk around there and show you. But as far as watching me go up and down a ladder, dropping screws, and man, I'm not a good teacher on that kind of stuff. I talk to myself a lot, and it's kind of in sailor talk. So it just motivates me to talk while I'm working. I've always been like that. It's a bad habit, especially when you're in a plane full of people, but it is what it is. So I'll walk out there and show you how I hung those. I actually tried several times to do like a more technical type section to where I can show actually on my phone, and I screwed it up every time, but I'll try again. I'm retired, I don't have much else to do, so I'll just piece this thing together as we go. Also, I had the builder back out here. I'm looking at doing a couple other projects, just little ones, and one of them's in the garage here. We got the garage has 2 doors with, the grates, wide, and it's pretty much wide open. I already had them come out and put a sheet on the bottom, some flashing on the bottom. It was clad. They riveted it to the bottom, tried to keep the toads out, but they still get in every once in a while. There's a corner where the hinges is at. I think they squeeze through. And but being out here at night, you just can't do it. I'll get bees coming in, flies, mosquitoes, and they're drawn to the light, which you got to have if you're out here at night. And I just love tinkering around. It gets dark here. I mean, by 7 o'clock you need light. So I'll stay out here for a while, but I got to go inside. So what my next project is to get clad. They're going to put a angle iron up the top, come down about 3 inches, which will catch that top gap. I can put some rubber up there and then put cladding over all the grates and overhang on this side actually, because this is the second side that opens up. It'll overhang on this side to cover the gap in between the doors. And then we'll get some rubber to put down on the corners to fill that in. And then when I close this up at night, oh, that was close, sorry. Then when I close this up at night, it'll be more bug free. And then also we're gonna put something in this corner too to fill in that gap. Okay, I'll walk around and show you the other project, what we're working on. So back to the garage. Yeah, I agree. That's not a big deal if you're saying to yourself, well, good grief, why don't you just do it yourself? All I'm doing right now is just getting a bid. I want to know how much it would cost for him to do it. I just want to get a bid, and then I can figure out if it's worth for me to do it. And also we want to do a carport here, coming out to this tree. They said they would level this out and come off that beam. It'll actually mirror what the roof of the laundry room looks like. And I'll have side skirts on it coming down, painted the same color as the house. We'll use the same roofing that we use on the house, because you'll really be able to see it here. And so they're going to put gutters on it. I don't know if that's a good idea here, because we got so many of these sand-told trees, and these are the messiest tree God has ever made. And I think it'd fill the gutter in about 2 or 3 days. So that's where we're getting a bid on that also. This wouldn't be something I would try to do. So get a bid on that. It'll come all the way out to the corner of the house. That way, obviously, whenever rainy season comes, be able to pull in, got groceries or something, stay dry while you bring them in the house. I know I got the garage, but my toys are in there. I don't know, Mama's got to have a place for a car. So, up there, if you can see, I'll actually spin this camera around. So up there is where I hung that CCTV that's overlooking the north side of the house. This one here has been up for a while, and it captures the whole front. It gets the gate, it gets coming out the front door, it gets both vehicles, it gets, all the way over this fence. It's got a very wide view, a very good camera, it's easy to use. And then like I said, I just went for this light bulb and bought one of those adapters, and I plugged both of them into that adapter. And this one, its view is pretty much the top of this tank, like that. That's pretty much its view. I will try to to get the actual view and put it on here. So they got the water system all up. All the leaks are gone. It backflushed the other day. They're going to come out tomorrow. Actually, they got to put the original builder didn't put a shut-off valve for this tank. So anytime you have to service something after the tank, you're going to drain 1,500 gallons of water out to do it. So they are going to drain 1,500 liters of water out. They're going to drain that tomorrow. There's some crud in the inside of the tank they're going to clean out. They're going to clean the scale off the outside. They're going to put the shut-off valve in here and then refill it. Hopefully we'll be good to go and be done with over here. Everything came out real good, so, and the water's no smell, and it's nice and slippery. So I will add on some to the end of this if I can get a couple of better pictures of what the CCTV covers and how easy they are to use. I mean, like my wife was out today, she decided to cook out back today, and about every 30 seconds I'd get a notification on my phone, or God forbid I have my Apple Watch on, and it sends me a vibration every 15-20 seconds that somebody's moving. But I got a camera up here, same thing, I got it hooked up the same way into a light, and that dude captures the entire backyard, probably about like that. I get the entire backyard. I can see behind the fence a ways, and yeah, it works real good. But what I was going to say is that if you're in an area working, like when I work in the garage, you can just go to the app, pick the camera that you want to control, and just hit the button to go into privacy mode, and it goes in privacy mode. It won't alert you, any movement. And then I moved my garage cam right here. I kind of hit the easy button. I just set it up there, but it gets the whole view like that, looking outside. So if anybody comes in through the garage, it'll pick that up and alert me. So all is good, starting to get warm. It has not rained in, I guarantee, 2 months here. And these trees have been dropping leaves since probably September. And for whatever reason, today I think it's because I got the door open, get a nice eddy current, and all the leaves drop right here, right outside the garage. Figure a way to get them over there. But like I say, all's good. Hope everybody's safe. Yeah, great Super Bowl, and I might be going home to Kansas City here March or April. I'll probably wait till after spring break, visit my dad. He's getting out of a long hospital stay. Hopefully he'll be able to go home soon. And yeah, so I got to get all the lights working, all the CCTVs up, so Diana can be comfortable here for a week or two by herself. So like I said, I'll try to get those other videos up on the end of this. So y'all take care. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. All right, well, here it goes. I'm going to give this a shot, kind of show what you can expect if you get the Tapo. So there's my app. It's actually the Tapo app. Hit on that. And we'll go back to the home. So this is the home page. That's all my cameras. You got my backyard camera. You got that line through it. I got it on privacy right now. And I got my front door, front yard camera, upper right, the garage camera, upstairs camera, front gate and yard camera, and then the laundry room camera. So I want to turn my backyard camera, take it off privacy, exit privacy mode. All you gotta do is hit that. Takes a few seconds and boom. Now you can hear the audio. And there's different selections you can do here. You can, at night, you can turn on light right here. You can have alarms go off if there's any kind of detection. Just hit that button, it'll make an alarm whenever through the speaker on the camera. Just let somebody know that, you know, they know you're there, you know they're there. And if you want to go back into privacy mode, you can be out in the backyard, boom, and you're in privacy mode. So exit privacy mode. I'll go back. We got my front door. Oh, that's my front door kitchen. I'll leave that. I got a micro SD card in there. But I got it on privacy. It's right behind me, so I'm not going to turn it on unless we actually leave the house. And then go back to, see right here in the laundry room, the one I just set up. It was on privacy mode too. And there's what it looks like. I can expand it and then flip it, and then you get a bigger view. You can zoom in. You can't move an outside camera. It's fixed, but they got a very wide angle. See, this is, I just took it off privacy. It's picking up motion. It's that tree right there. You can set it to just pick up humans, and it's usually pretty good about not detecting stuff like that. But I did have a spider made a web across the one in the backyard, and that thing went off nonstop. So to get back out of this mode, you gotta go up here, hit the arrow. Okay, this is where, and then it'll go back to the vertical mode, which gives you your menus. And then you got to go home on the vertical mode. And then when I added this new camera, I just hit this button on the home page, add device, drops down a list of devices that you could be adding. Select that device. It'll tell you to go back to your Wi-Fi, and there'll be a new Tapo selection in there. Hit that selection, and boom, it finds your camera, and you go back and turn on your, sign back into your Wi-Fi, and you're good to go, and it's that easy. I mean, these are super easy, and they're very reliable. I haven't had any problems. You know, if you got crappy Wi-Fi like we tend to do here from time to time in the Philippines, that kind of brings the whole system down. But you can put an SD card in all of these, and Tapo will monitor. Obviously, it can't monitor if you don't have good Wi-Fi at the time, but it's my understanding that the cameras will continue to work and they will continue to record to the SD card even if the Wi-Fi is down. So, like I say, that's probably as deep as you want me to get on something like this, but that's pretty down and dirty and basic. And that little chime you hear whenever it was picking up the the banana tree blowing on the north side, that's what you'll hear. If you got an Apple Watch on, it'll send you a vibration. And if it bothers you too much, like that, until I can set up the line to rim side, just hit privacy mode, boom. And you won't get any more notifications of anything until you turn it back on. I hope that helped. Yeah, don't go pay big money to have the system installed, because I just got Wi-Fi and I'm running, what am I running? 6 cameras? Yeah, 6 cameras, and they all work great. There's the one behind me in privacy mode. I'll kick it off privacy mode real quick, and there's the back of my head. So, all right. Have a good one. I'll take care.